Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're going over the best value players in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys are new here or have never seen one of my value videos, what I classify as a value card is not a budget beast. We are going to have some expensive cards on this list. We're also going to have some really cheap cards. A value card for me is a player that outperforms his price range. For example, a 2,000 coin middle linebacker could make this list, as well as a 100,000 coin middle linebacker if I think that linebacker should sell for more than 100K. Hint, value. All right, yeah, so that is pretty much, what a value card in my opinion. I know some other channels do it a little bit differently, so I like to explain it like in the beginning. I'm also doing it for every single position. If you guys want to see the top 10 best value wide receivers or cornerbacks or a certain position, let me know down below and I can make sure to have that cooked up. But today, we're doing every single position. Now we're going to start with the quarterbacks first. I mean, it's the commander of your offense, and in my opinion, the best value quarterback is actually Aaron Rodgers. So Rodgers is selling for about 35,000 coins this morning when I'm recording this video. I actually picked him up for my squad. He is an insane quarterback. Now, his stats tell one story. His release, he's got the best release in the game. And in my opinion, this early on in the game, where abilities don't really matter. I mean, obviously, Josh Allen and Matt Stafford, they get some abilities, but it's not going to be make or break for your squad. Having a fast release quarterback is really beneficial, and Rodgers does just that. Now, for 35,000 coins, it could be considered a little bit pricey for some squads. I know Jordan Love, the other Packers quarterback, it's a Packers quarterback release. When Brett Favre was in Madden, it was also the Brett Favre release. They always get the really good releases. Now, Rodgers, slow, great accuracies, decent throw under pressure, can't throw in the run, great pass accuracy, I guess, but the fastest release in the game, in my opinion, makes him one of the most valuable cards in general, and probably like a top 3 value card on this list. So moving on over to the halfbacks now, and if you guys know me, you know that the best value you can get is free, and that is exactly what we're going to go with our halfback pick. Now, I do have another halfback we can talk about quickly once we find Christian McCaffrey, but CMC is the most valuable halfback in the game. You get him for free with the Season 1 Field Pass, and he is an 86 speed halfback. Now, obviously, the dumbest thing about the catalog is you can't actually see his stats in the attribute side once you don't, if you don't have them, but you gotta trust me, CMC has 86 speed. He also gets some abilities. You don't need to run abilities on him, but he does have all 32 team games. Now, you could also put the free Ultimate Alumni Saquon Barkley, but myself and I know a ton of other people are having issues getting that card even on our accounts. But CMC for an absolute free monster, so good. And whenever I give a free option, I always like to give a coin option at the other value halfback. I have Bijan Robinson now. Bijan is a gold this year coming into the first few weeks of Madden, but I think his gold card is really good. It's also green. Why are my cards green? But as a green card, 80 speed, 81 excel, that's pretty much all you could want. Now, there are faster halfbacks in the game, but Bijan is so well-rounded for a 78 overall, 76 break tackle, 72 truck. Now, I saw him selling this morning really early for like 10,000 coins. Yeah, 11,000 coins is the bare minimum you can actually sell this card for. And for 11K, getting a well-rounded halfback, great value. But seriously, fellas, go use your free CMC. Go use your free welcome cover athlete CMC. I don't recommend spending coins on a halfback this early into the year. Now at the wide receivers, first up, I got Amari Cooper. Now Amari Cooper is selling for about 281,000 coins, the bare minimum you can actually sell this card. Wire price floor still in the game at 12.13 the day of the official release. I don't know, hopefully by the time you guys are watching this video, I believe it's 6 p.m. Eastern time, price floors are gone. Will they be? Probably not. Now, for that price, which is, again, pretty expensive, you get a top 3 wide receiver in the game. He could probably be number 2 if, he had one more speed, but a top 3 wide receiver for 281,000 coins, 85 speed, 84 jump, 80 catch, 85 catch in traffic, 86 spec, 87 deep route running, 6'1". That is value at its finest. One thing I always say is you can't beat free, and the fact that we get a free 86 speed wide receiver out of the field pass, That's the best value wide receiver in the game. Hines Ward is by far, not by far, but in my opinion, the best season 1 player to actually upgrade first. We have videos talking about all of that. If you guys want to go check them out, they're in the description, called Madden 25. Hines Ward, though, by far the best value wide receiver in this game. So at the tight end position, it could be a little bit interesting. You guys got the free team captain, Jason Witten. I don't love that card. Also, a slight grind to actually get that card. So I have a tight end that you can purchase on the auction house. It says it averages out about 72,000 coins. You guys can see here, though, under 70K. Evan Ingram is so good. He is 100,000 coins cheaper than George Kittle, but in my opinion, does everything George Kittle does good, just the same. You know, he can't run block for you. He's got super shitty strength, but does that really matter? He's got 84 speed, 80 short route running, 76 medium, 6'3", 240 pounds. Obviously, no abilities, but for 84 speed on my tight end, I'm taking it for 69,000 coins every time. That was the offense. We don't do offensive line here. You guys want to hear my recommendation for offensive line when it comes to value? Use your free and your BND cards always. Offensive line doesn't really matter this early on. Now, I did say every time I had a free card on this list, I was going to give a second option, except for left end. There really wasn't a left end that I loved that was like considered value-wise, other than Max Crosby. This card, when he's fully maxed out, is really good. You guys see what I did there? Fully maxed out. Now, Crosby is 6'5", 255 pounds. When you do fully max him out, he does get abilities on him. It's nothing special, but it's a free 85 overall. And like I've been saying for this entire video, free is the best value you can actually get. At the right end position, we could have a little bit of a value, but more budget, a value card. It's actually Josh Sweat. Currently, Josh Sweat is selling for about 11,000 coins I saw this morning. Now he's going for about 17K, which is still really good considering how good this card is. The edge rushers in this game are there's not very many good ones. There are some gold ones, but in my opinion, Josh Sweat really just does everything you could possibly want. Good speed, good excel, good finesse move. I mean, power move is whatever, but he's 6'5", 265 pounds. He's going to make plays on your defensive line. For 17K, this isn't a budget-based video, but the value is there. So for me, the way I play this game, I need big defensive tackles, and that is what Jordan Davis is. 6'6", 336 pounds. Also 76 speed, 83 excel, 85 strength. This card is legit. Now he is selling for about 26,000 coins, which is not cheap. 19K here. That's actually a really good price. But this card is going to be a difference maker on your defensive line. I've said this a lot. Offensive line just doesn't really work in this game, but having a big, just beefy defensive tackle out there, he's going to make plays for you regardless if offensive line works or not. This card is really good, and I highly recommend him to anybody for under 20K especially. That's amazing value. So time to talk about some middle linebackers. I got Trenton Simpson out of the Baltimore Ravens. Like he's getting drafted. This card is really, really good. 84 speed, 80 excel, 80 power move. Every budget beast video I've watched, this card has pretty much been on him. I'm pretty sure the world has been put on to Trenton Simpson by this point. I mean, 17,000 coins is pretty expensive, but he's got 84 speed, 86 excel. This card is going to make plays. He's going to be your user. He's going to be really, really good at that. Don't ask him to do anything else except be your user. And the fact that the whole world, it seems like, has been put on to Trenton Simpson at this point is kind of crazy. He is one speed slower than the fastest middle linebacker in the game, which is actually Nick Bolton, which is the other option I had. For 42,000 coins, you're getting an 85 speed player on your defense. That is insane value now. For me personally, I like to save coins early on. I actually use Trenton Simpson, love the card. But 44,000 coins, Nick Bolton, yeah, it's a good play there. Now on to left outside linebacker, where I actually have Leo Chenal from the Ultimate Preseason Promo. This card is really good for one thing and one thing only, being a user or like a just coverage guy out on your field. 84 speed, 87 excel, 85 tackle. He's really, really good. Now, he is a little bit more expensive, one of the more expensive cards on my value list, 281,000 coins. But in my opinion, he should sell for that and probably more, because look at the left outside linebacker position. It's Trenton Simpson. It's TJ Watt, who in my opinion is so freaking bad. It's BJ Ojulari, who we're all going to get for free. But if you want to spend coins on a left outside linebacker or put him at the right outside linebacker, Leo Chenal is by far the best player. At the right outside linebacker position, I'm going with a straight cop-out answer. I don't like any of these cards. I think Quincy Williams is the worst Season of Boom card. Josh Allen is good, but I recommend going with Saquon Barkley out of that Ultimate Alumni pack. We really can't get Alex Anzalone yet. I don't know how people actually have him. Not sure. I thought, anyway, that's a Champs card. I guess you could get him, but actually being good at Champs. But still, I don't love any of these options here. Now, there aren't many good elites in general at the outside linebacker position, and right outside linebacker golds are all right. I was trying to find an edge rusher. I didn't find one that I loved, so I'm just going to say use your Season 1 field pass, Rain Lewis, switch his position. He'll get the job done. Yeah, hate to break it to you, but that was probably the most cop-out answer I could have gone with. I just didn't really like him. I don't want to give you guys some shitty player. Now, at the cornerback position, Tariq Woolen is by far the best value. This card is 84 speed, 82 excel, 78 agility, 81 jump, 80 zone, 6'4", 210 pounds. In this game, there are not many fast corners. Tariq Woolen having 84 speed and selling for 100,000 coins here because there's only 2 up. He sells for on average 75k. Get Tariq Woolen 75k on your squad. I promise you, he's going to be straps. We also have a bunch of free corners we can claim today, eventually claim later down the line with head-to-head rank. But for right now, Tariq Woolen is insane value. For the strong safety position, I recommend the Brian Branch. Now, I didn't originally like this Brian Branch card. I mean, he's 6 foot, 190 pounds. But then I looked at the rest of the strong safety field, and I was like, this card is actually really good for his price. Best bang for your buck. 83 speed, 82 excel, 79 zone, 77 hit power, 77 tackle, selling for not too many coins at about 45,000 coins, but again, one auction is up. This card should settle around like 35k. Brian Branch, insane value. And at the free safety position, I always say free is key. Use your free welcome item, Jabril Peppers. Now, this is the bare minimum. Just log on and claim, and he's really good. I mean, 80 speed, 81 excel. Once you max him out, though, by just playing through these Season of Boom challenges, field pass, he becomes even better. Now, I did say if I used a free card, I would have had another card. I didn't like any other free safeties, and the fact that we can claim this card today, use him, he's really good. I think Jabril Peppers is by far the best value when it comes to the free safety position. Yeah, fellas, that is everything we got today. I hope you boys all had a fantastic Friday day, and I'll catch you boys tomorrow with Legends. Super exciting. We got a bundle ripping open. We're going to go over everything brand new. Do not worry. I'll catch you boys tomorrow, though. Have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you boys. Peace!